hang out with.
Right.
They never really wanted to do them. It was just, we had nothing better to do. And
right, it's the people you hang around with,
yeah.
they get high, so you're around them, you want to get high.
And then I'd do it, that was because it was cool a couple times, whatever. Yeah. But as soon as you get addicted, then you're relying on it, and then it's just the worst time of your life.
Yeah, what was doing heroin like it really fucked your life up.
Greatness. But
so
yeah,
you liked it?
Oh, you loved it. But you can't. You ruin your life at the same time. You'll fuck everything up. You know how many times I've restarted, got rid of everything in my apartment? Fucking dozen times. And the shit just got old. I never, like I said, I never really liked it. I mean, obviously people like it, but doing it wasn't even worth it, and I knew that. But
so
once you get hooked, you get all anxious and shit. Yeah. I don't want to tell my parents, hey, I need to go to rehab for the 40th fucking time.
Yeah, did they stand by you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
but the longer I did it, the less I cared about my repercussions of my actions.
Right.
Fucking rob everyone, dealers, family, doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna go the whole day without getting high. So someone's getting either robbed or you find a way.
Yeah.
You go up to the dealer with fucking a stack of ones when it really costs you $80. You just hand it over and run. I was like a fucking gazelle.
So you used to beat a lot of drug dealers?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. I sold my condo to a group of drug dealers in Worcester.
Jesus Christ,
a condo, yeah. Like it was mine. It wasn't mine. I was just renting it. But I made them believe it was mine. And I told them the landlord said it was okay, but he was on vacation somewhere, so he couldn't come by.
So what happened when I found out that
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. No idea.
So you was gone by then?
Nah, I was still in the city. I was in Worcester.
Okay.
But I never crossed paths with them again, thank God. They would have fucking buried me.
Damn, bro. Yeah, drugs isn't good, man. For you kids that do drugs, get off it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But, so what did it take for you to become clean for the last time? What made you sick of not wanting to get high anymore?
I was sick of getting high. Couldn't do anything, had no motivation to do good or anything like that. And the last time that I got high I got a DUI or an OUI, and I crashed my truck into an SUV. Passed out in front of like a police officer.
Oh, shit.
And then once I got clean, what it took is working on myself and figuring out why I was using. And once you figure out why, everything's fucking so easy. Once you work on yourself, everything's so easy to get better.
Was you getting high because of home
stuff? Just your life stresses. My brain was fucked up from all the shit happening as a kid.
So it was all catching up to you?
Oh yeah, it was fucking craziness. It was just nuts. I hated it. I hated my life. I wasn't happy. I was doing jobs I didn't like. I was people pleasing, you go around people, you gotta put on a fake smile when deep down you were just angry all the time.
Right. And you think getting high would take
Getting high just numbs it. You don't feel angry.
Yeah.
Except when you withdraw and then you're angry, but when you're on fucking cloud 9 high as shit, you don't give a fuck.
It's a whole different world when you're high.
Oh yeah.
You don't even think about what's gonna happen when you come down from that high. Mm-hmm. And then
once you're high, you don't give a fuck about coming down.
So what's your family say about you always getting high? How'd your mom and dad take it?
My mom hated it. My dad, when I first started getting high, my dad was still the fucking big dickhead he always was.
Right.
But then he got into this Christian shit. Nope. And he really changed his life around, so he was more understanding of it all. But yeah, I did some fucked up shit to my family that I regret.
You want to talk about it?
Just stealing stealing, what's the word for it? Like wedding rings and shit like that, like stuff that meant shit.
Memorabilia stuff,
Memorabilia,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you say you guys had money? Your parents had money?
Oh yeah.
So you was always robbing them, huh?
Oh yeah. So they got good at hiding it.
What's the worst thing you ever stole from them? Like the most expensive?
Probably the ring. That I got like $100 for. But it was like a really expensive ring.
Yo, ain't that funny how you could fucking steal like a $10,000 ring?
Yeah, and get $40
and they give you fucking $25.
But hey, that's fucking 2 bags to get me off E for the day. So I was like,
so you didn't really care?
No, and then one time I stole a fucking a welder from my dad, like a fucking idiot, and went to the pawn shop. And the next day he went to go sell it, but no, his fucking douchebag son had to break into the shed and steal it and sell it because he went to go show the guy, and where's the fucking welder?
So your dad must have felt stupid.
Dude, yeah, I feel stupid now, bro.
Yeah. Did your parents always support you even though you was getting high, stealing from them?
Oh no, they'd cut me off.
Yeah?
If I'm using, they'd always try to get me to go to detox, but I never wanted to.
How did it make you feel knowing that your parents, at the end, and your dad really started to support you more and try to help you become a better person and get off the drugs?
Well, I don't know. I was all numb to their shit. I didn't really care. It was mostly for my kid, because my kid was young at the time. Well, hopefully she doesn't remember any of that. She was only 1 to 2 years old. She's 9 now, so it's been 6, 7 years since that. So I don't think she remembers. Sometimes she'll say something like from my old condo that I sold.
Yeah.
She'll say like a memory. I'm like, how do you remember? You were like 1.
Right.
And she'll remember.
You'd be surprised what kids can remember.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm glad she didn't see me or my kid's mother or her mother doing any of that shit.
So did you more for yourself to get clean or more for your kid?
Well, you gotta do it for you.
Right, yeah.
Because even when my parents took custody of my kid for that year, I still couldn't get clean. You have to do it for you.
Right.
You know, everyone can talk shit until you've been in it. Say, oh, you should do it for your kid. You should do it for your kid. Yeah, I'd fucking love to.
You don't realize how hard it is.
No, it's insanely hard. But when the time comes, enough is enough, or you're gonna end up dead.
Right. Did you ever OD?
Oh yeah. I've already actually going out one time. And that's when I was working at a roofing company.
You was high on top of a roof?
Always.
And like flatlined on the roof? Or?
No, we were driving around to go to get the guy a quote. And my other boss didn't have a license. And we all did drugs and shit. We all did drugs on the roofing, yeah. And me and my buddy dropped him off. We just took a spin around. And this was like 15 minutes after I did the line of it. And all of a sudden I just went croaked. Next thing I woke up at Southbridge Police Station. They're fucking sitting there Narcan me 5 times.
Wow, 5 times. That must have been some good fucking diesel.
Fucking
holy shit.
Yeah, until you have to go to the hospital and you're withdrawing like a motherfucker.
Is it the same way it is down in Connecticut? Down in Connecticut, it's an ask no question sort of thing. Do they do that up here too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not gonna say
that
shit.
way you don't gotta snitch on nobody.
Yeah,
even though some people do.
Yeah, they fucking all do. I didn't have to say anything.
Yeah,
they had just asked me what I did.
5 times, bro. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lot. I've seen people get Narcan. I think it was, 2 years ago, Q, that Q City used the most Narcan in Connecticut? Was it? Something like that? Something like that, but they were...
7 of our neighbors died.
Yeah, they were dropping like flies.
Yeah, there was a batch in the union. Well, the union guys would go to the bar. And then, they weren't even doing heroin, they were doing coke, and the fentanyl was in the coke, and they worked at our company, and they came out of the bathroom, they just dropped dead.
Yeah.
This was a couple years ago.
Stop playing, I'm back with another one, News, Life, and Beyond. The hottest.
You already know what time it is, it's the homie Ace Cannon. You tuning in live right now with Adam A. and Steve J for the News, Life, and Beyond podcast. You heard?